The funniest cope comment I get is from the MAGA shills sometimes when they come in my comments saying, the Muslims are taking over the country. They are like in the government. They're going to take over like Mandami. It's like most Muslims are making bacon, egg, and cheeses right now in a bodega in New York. It's like most Muslims are not taking over the government, and you obfuscate from talking about the actual religion which controls the money, the GOP in the government, Republican or Democrat, for, decades, like who have foundations and roots in the financial systems, in the government, in banking, and all these things. Like, you refuse to talk about that, but then you'll like go on a rant about how Muslims are taking over the government. They are being led into these countries. Yes, I'm a Catholic. I'm a Christian. I have respect for Islam. I have respect for all religions, but I think we are closer to Islam than Judaism in terms of doctrine. But still, I'm not pro-immigration on the level like we should let in all illegal immigrants. I don't think, Muslim overpopulation of United States or white predominant countries or even, native countries that aren't Muslim originally should be allowed. But it's like, yeah, who's letting them in? It's like, yeah, who's letting these people, who's starting these wars that in turn make the refugees have to come to this country? Like, I call out things like Palestine, like the Iran situation right now, because it's morally wrong and we are losing, and it ends up hurting us in the long run because those refugees come here, those people come here, we give money to these people for these issues that we start for another country's benefit, for another religion's benefit. And it's funny how MAGA shows refuse to call that out. And it's like, yeah, who controls the government? Who are the majority of Christians in the government? Like evangelicals, like, these, they clearly are indebted to another nation, to another country by doctrine. It's like they aren't the majority of Christians. It's funny how they just happen to be the majority of Christians in the government, and they all come from Florida. What does the majority of Florida make up? Where do these people, why do they come from these areas? It's like, use your brain, but most MAGA shows don't have a brain to use.